please rise for the national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, brave, the brave.
Wow. Good evening. Thank you for joining us in celebration of the hard work, determination, perseverance, and accomplishments of the class of 2015. And that was our own Montgomery County Community College student, Candace Benson, singing the national anthem, as well as our very own chamber string ensemble, directed by music lecturer Elizabeth Guerrero. Congratulate them as well. I think you can sit. I don't want you to stand all night. So from these talented musicians to the security and the first aid support from our police academy cadets and nursing students, from the leadership of our accomplished faculty and the work of our dedicated administration and staff, to the strong strategic governance of our Board of Trustees. Our entire college community comes together tonight to salute the achievements of the class of 2015. Please join me in thanking them for making this evening a milestone event for our graduates, their families, and our many guests. Our commencement ceremony is steeped in tradition, the history of which is included in your program. Each ceremony is opened by a mace bearer, a senior faculty member who is selected based on years of service. This evening, Professor of Economics, Dr. Lee Bender, who has taught at the college for 47 years, has the honor of serving in that role. Congratulations, Dr. Bender. Many of tonight's graduates are wearing color stoles that identify them as members of select cohorts of students. Those wearing gold stoles and tassels are members of the Alpha Kappa Zeta or Beta Tau Lambda chapters of Phi Theta Kappa. Silver stoles are being worn by our graduates of the college's honors program. And our graduating military veterans are wearing blue stoles embroidered with the words valor and respect. Four years ago, led by our student government and Phi Theta Kappa leaders and the college's Board of Trustees, we signed the College Completion Challenge, a national pledge that affirms our commitment to increasing student completion over the next decade. National research consistently proves that engaged and supported students are more likely to finish what they start, both here and when they transfer. And students who finish what they start here are more likely to succeed. Standing at 1,457 graduates who will collectively earn 1,473 degrees and certificates this evening, this class of 2015 is proof of that commitment. All this work would not be possible without the extraordinary support and stewardship of the college's Board of Trustees. These 15 individuals work to ensure that the degrees and certificates that we will award this evening are of the highest academic quality, and that those important credentials prepare our graduates for the rigors of transfer and/or employment. It's now my pleasure to introduce the chairman of the Montgomery County Community College Board of Trustees, Mr. Michael Daniello.
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I am so proud to be here to extend and commend our students for having completed their requirements for their associate's degree and certificate programs. So to you, the students, the class of 2015, congratulations to all of you. I would be remiss in failing to recognize, however, some of those who make this possible for our students, for our graduates. First, the board offers congratulations to our faculty who have dedicated their lives to teaching our students. And when I say dedicated their lives, some of the faculty here actually taught me when I was a student here some time ago, including Dr. Bender and Dr. Thomas Kolsky. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, thank you all, faculty. Congratulations are also in order for our administration and our support staff. These individuals work oftentimes behind the scenes, tirelessly, beyond what their job description says they need to do, to be creative, to be inventive, to make sure that we give access and successful students to our county. So congratulations to our support staff and our administration as well. Please allow me at this time to also offer my personal thanks and all of our gratitude to our trustees, my fellow colleagues who serve and dedicate their time, their personal talent, and their individual treasure to ensure the success of our students and the success of our college. So please stand when I call your name. Vice Chairman Andrew Cantor, our Treasurer Regina Lowry, Secretary Trudy Mann, Jeff Brandon, the Chairman of our Finance Committee, Margot Clark, our newest member, Anisha Robinson Keys, welcome. Richard Montalbano, the Chairman of our Personnel Committee, who is also leading our Presidential Search Advisory Committee. Senator John Rafferty, who is not only a state senator, but dedicates his time to serve as a trustee on our board, and Ellen Tomplin, the chairman of our Curriculum Committee. Whether these individuals are attending committee meetings, board meetings, faculty award, student award, scholarship reception dinners, whatever they're doing, they, in addition to that, are zealous advocates for you, the students, and for our college. Whether they go to Norristown or Harrisburg or Washington, they are fighting to make sure that you get the finest education at the most reasonable cost possible. So at this time, I would like to offer thanks to our trustees. Students, as a graduate of this college myself, I know firsthand what your life is like. And what I do know is that you don't simply wake up in your dorm room, roll over, catch the university shuttle, go to classes, do some studying, and throw the Frisbee around. More likely than not, you're getting up and figuring out your work schedule and making sure you can take the classes that you need to take. You're probably getting your children or your son and daughter ready for school. In addition to that, some of you may even have to try and get your coordinated calendar coordinated with the SEPTA bus schedule. We understand that. We on the Board of Trustees, we understand it. We understand it and we get it. And that's why we fight as vigorously as we can for our students. And no one has fought harder for you students, and no one is more proud of you students than our president, Dr. Karen Stout. She has served this college and this county with distinction for more than 14 years. And in the life of a community college president, you should understand that the average is approximately 6 years. It is an incredibly difficult task, and Dr. Stout has done that for 14 years. For me as an alumnus, when I was engaged in the initial presidential search for Dr. Stout, the most important character trait that I wanted, and I'm not talking about educational background or job experience, the most important character trait for me was someone who understood the struggles of a community college student and wanted to ensure access to all students and to ensure their success. And that embodies Dr. Karen Stout. In January of 2001, Dr. Stout took the helm here, and her presidency has been transformational. From establishing numerous academic and support opportunities designed to improve student success, revitalizing this central campus and expanding the footprint of our West Campus in Pottstown, she also created a freestanding culinary arts institute in Commencement. There is no aspect of this college that has not benefited from Dr. Karen Stout. Under her leadership, Montgomery County Community College is presently recognized as an Achieving the Dream Leader College for so many of its programs and initiatives which are designed to improve student access and student success. Examples of these programs include the Minority Student Mentoring Initiative, financial literacy education. She reimagined student entry into a college and the advising process. Educational planning tools were created, new peer mentoring, and a new approach to developmental education. This college and this county have been fortunate to have such a quality leader, mentor, and champion as the president of this great institution for 14 years. Please join me in thanking Dr. Stout, this visionary leader. At this time, I would like to ask Dr. Stout to please come to the podium with me. This college and this county have been so fortunate to have you as a quality leader and mentor. I have been so fortunate to have you here to help me as a trustee. In addition to naming our Student Success Center, the Karen A. Stout Student Success Center, I am also proud to bestow upon Dr. Stout an honorary Associate of Letters from Montgomery County Community College and confer this upon her this 21st day of 2015. Please thank Dr. Stout for what she's done for this college. Take that with you. Come on. We have to get her through this. At this time, I am pleased to introduce some very distinguished guests that we have joining us here tonight on the platform. Please rise when I call your name. In addition to being a member of the college's Board of Trustees, Senator John Rafferty has always been a stalwart supporter for this college. Senator John Rafferty. Joining Senator Rafferty on the stage is the chairman of the Montgomery County Board of Commissioners, Joshua Shapiro. Vice Chair, the newest member of our commissioners, Valerie Arcouche, Dr. Valerie Arcouche, as well as Commissioner Bruce Castor. Thank you. As many of you know, our college receives critical support from the county as well as the Commonwealth, and these are critical factors in keeping our college as strong and as vital as it is. The Board of Trustees know full well that we must advocate with all of our strength for our support for this college in order to keep our commitment to provide the students with a quality, affordable higher education that all Montgomery County residents are entitled to. The ability to get an education here changes lives, not only the student's life, but their family, those around them, as well as our county, because we know statistically that our graduates stay in Montgomery County and they improve their quality of life and all of our quality of life. So at this point, please join me in thanking our county commissioners for their support of this college. I am pleased at this time to invite to the stage Senator John Rafferty, who will come up and speak, followed by the chairman of the Montgomery County Board of Commissioners, Commissioner Shapiro. Thank you all, and congratulations, students, faculty, administrators, and support staff. Congratulations.
Good evening, graduates. Congratulations. Thank you, Michael. And in a bittersweet moment for the last time, Madam President. Karen is an alum of the class of 2015. I guess that we will be expecting a large alumni donation check. The state of Pennsylvania, the county commissioners are two legs of a three-legged stool that fund community colleges. I always say the third leg is the most important. That's you. That's you. You are the graduates here tonight, the students still enrolled in Montgomery County Community College, the residents of Montgomery County, are the ones that have put their trust, their hard-earned money, and their time into the educational foundation of Montgomery County Community College, recognizing its superior educational opportunities and training. I often say in Harrisburg, community colleges are the first line of offense in an ever-changing world of economic development. They can quickly adapt to the credit of the administration and the faculty, the teaching programs that are needed for today's workforce. And Montgomery County, I'm happy to say, is the bright, shining star among all the community colleges here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So on behalf of the Governor, the Senate of Pennsylvania, and House of Representatives, we wish you Godspeed in your future and congratulate you for your years here at Montgomery County and for taking your degree this evening. For our veterans who are graduating this evening, thank you for being role models, and thank you for living the words of First Lieutenant Travis Manion, United States Marine Corps, before his second tour of duty in Iraq. If not me, then who? Each and every one of you lived that motto, and we thank you for your service, your credit to this great country. And Dr. Stout and the faculty have done their utmost for outreach to welcome the veterans here at Montgomery County, as has the Board of Trustees, and we're so proud to have a great student body here in Montgomery County and many veterans being educated here at Montgomery County Community College. To the graduates, I leave you one charge. Someone far wiser than I, and even older than I. He was a Roman statesman and general years ago, when confronted with many situations, as you will be in life, as you go forward now with your four-year degrees or job force raising your families. He lived by the motto that I try to remember each day as we encounter difficulties in Harrisburg. Obstacles and hardships existed to be overcome. Take what you learned here at Montgomery County, the lessons, the experiences, remember that motto as you go forward. You'll be able to conquer anything and accomplish anything in your lives. So to each and every one of you, you have my sincere best wishes. May God keep you in his care. It's always sunny in Montgomery County. Have a great night.
Good evening and congratulations, graduates. I'm Josh Shapiro, Chairman of the Montgomery County Board of Commissioners, honored to be here and speak on behalf of my colleagues, Dr. Val Arkush and Bruce Castor. To the extraordinary board, the dedicated faculty, the committed staff, and of course to our president, Dr. Stout, to our graduates and to our family, it's my high honor to join you this evening. I am certain of one thing tonight: that no two graduates traveled on the same path to get here. No two graduates had the same journey, and no one here followed the traditional path. And yet the education you received here, while extraordinary, was also out of the box and different and unique. And the skills that you learned here at Montgomery County Community College have earned you two things: a degree that you can hang on the wall that will open up great opportunities for you in the future. And number two, a responsibility to help build the American dream for everyone. We are better in Montgomery County. We are better in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and we are better in this country thanks to you and the education that you have received here at Montgomery County Community College. The skills that you have earned you both the prospect of great success and the responsibility to do good. So as you go forth and deal with the curveballs life sends you, please be nimble enough in your pursuits to deal with the challenges that you encounter, but always stay true to your North Star. Always stay true to what is burning inside of you and the direction that your gut is telling you to go. Because that gut was built, it was molded, it was harnessed right here at the Montgomery County Community College. And graduates, finally, let me leave you with the words of my favorite author, the great Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have the brains in your head, you've got the feet in your shoes. You can steer yourselves any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the person who'll decide where to go. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Thank you, Senator Rafferty and Commissioner Shapiro. Over the last several years, the commissioners and our delegation in Harrisburg have been steadfast champions for community colleges and for Montgomery County Community College specifically. As we move through the program, you'll be introduced to the remaining stage guests. And now it is my honor to introduce Jeremiah Garcia. Jeremiah is speaking on behalf of the class of 2015, and he's a stellar example of an enthusiastic leader and an engaged citizen. Like many of our students, Jeremiah's journey to Montgomery County Community College was full of obstacles and challenges. But once here, guided by dedicated faculty and staff, Jeremiah discovered his voice and transformed into a dynamic student leader. Jeremiah not only served as president of the Central Campus Student Government Association, but also as national president of the American Student Association of Community Colleges, serving as a voice and advocate for community college students across the country. While maintaining a high grade point average, he served as captain of the Mustang soccer team and participated in major community efforts such as the 30-hour famine, college-wide day of service, and alternative spring break with Habitat for Humanity. It is with great pleasure and honor that I present you the 2015 Student Commencement Speaker, Jeremiah Garcia.
First off, I owe it all to him. So once again, my name is Jeremiah Joseph Garcia, and I am honored to be the voice of our 2015 graduates. Personally, Monco has changed my life. It has transformed my future from hopeless to limitless. This place is truly special. It is the first time ever I have had a connection with the faculty, administration, and staff. And because of them, I have grown. I would first like to thank Dr. Stout one last time for being the best leader I know. She is truly an amazing human being. Because of her, not only is Monco on the map, we are the map for success. Now as students, our last semester is hard. Think about it. Finals, projects, and if you're like me, you try to squeeze every ounce of extra credit you can get. My last semester was the hardest. I was under so much pressure at the end, I almost gave up. But someone gave me a boost and reassured me that my hard work and dedication will fuel me to finish this semester and my Monco career strong. Because you've made it here, I'm sure all of you have been in this situation and have had someone boost you up when you needed it. I want to share with you what has boosted me up. It is also a testimony to how great our administration is. I received a letter in the mail. I will spare you the lengthy details of the letter, but I do want to hit some key points. It starts by thanking me for my involvement and my speeches I have given in the school. Then I read this line. This one line will make me feel so accountable, and give me a reason to succeed. It said, stories like yours inspire the entire college, the community, and me. And it gives each student a chance to achieve his or her personal and educational goals. Sincerely, Dr. Stout. I couldn't have received this at a better time. Thank you so much. It meant the world to me. Other people that I have seen emulate her example are Chris Koya, Jenna Claus, Dr. Swanson, and Dr. Muno. And at this time, please join me in a round of applause if you had someone that boosted you here to be today. This is the foundation of what makes Montgomery County Community College special. As you all know, there is truly something unique about the learning environment here. From our administrators, to our faculty and staff, to us as students. Faculty and staff create this framework of care, passion, and hard work so that we, as students, can follow their lead, not only to do what is expected, but to exceed expectations. Christina Piwakowski, Miss P, my public speaking professor, is a prime example of all professors that I have had here at Monco. The care, passion, and example that you give us exceeds our expectations. It inspires students like me to perform at the highest degree. Now that we have thanked our talented and amazing administrators, faculty, and staff, I would like to talk about how the students make Montgomery County Community College special. Just as Dr. Stout's and Ms. P's example and story is a testimony to how great our administration, faculty, and staff are, I hope that my story is enough to be a testimony for the students of Montgomery County Community College. Growing up as an orphan and in foster care, I was always on the move. I lived in approximately 11 families, and I attended 19 different schools. If it wasn't for my family in California, I would have given up from the start. I love you guys with all my heart. Thank you. Albert, Linda, Alberto, Lauren, Katie, Kai, Isaac, Alma, Jenna, Heather, Mary, Rita, Manuel. I love you guys. Even though I had great families in California, stability was unheard of. I began giving up on school and myself. One of my many blessings, I met Tara Bussett, who was a coworker of my last foster mother, Linda Castilleja. I clicked automatically with Tara and her family. They invited me to move to Philly. They provided me a car, a stable living environment, and a reason to keep going. Tara, you are more than a mother to me. You are my savior, sent to save me and direct me to success. I love you so much. Because of you and Dan, Kels, Marianne, Drew, and Joseph, the next chapter of my life began at Montgomery County Community College. Thank you. My very first class, Jennifer Mullen's Success to Community College course, lit me up on fire. I was exposed to Eric Thomas's speech called, "How Bad Do You Want It?" The message was simple. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you would be successful. He goes on saying how you must give up everything, including sleep, and put 100% into your success. Let me tell you, when it comes to new beginnings, Monco is the perfect place. For some reason, this speech touched me, and it lit me up on fire. I mean, I was burning. I was ready to start a new lifestyle at Monco. I joined all these organizations because I realized the best way to be successful was to get involved. So I went all in. I became student government president and vice president, captain of the Monco team, president of the Student Association of Community Colleges. My GPA in high school was a 2.3, and I'm now graduating with a 3.4. I got accepted. I got accepted to all my schools I applied to, and next semester I'm attending Drexel University and majoring in entrepreneurship. Yeah. I know all you here have your own personal stories, your own journeys. I know you have all had to run through walls, had to jump through obstacles. You guys have been told that you can't do it. You have felt hopeless at one point or another. But with your own perseverance and the help of the college's faculty, administration, and staff, you have found the strength to overcome and exceed expectations. Since so many of you guys have been there too, stand up with me. Veterans, honor students, parents, non-traditional students, stand. International students, working students. Finally, whoever thought that coming here was the right choice. Look around. This is what makes Montgomery County Community College special. You guys are the difference. We stand as students who are not just graduating from community college and getting a degree. We are graduating from Montgomery County Community College. We did it, and we're ready to change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Your commitment, persistence, and your enthusiasm is an inspiration to us all, and we wish you great success as you continue your journey and you earn a bachelor's degree at Drexel University. This is my favorite part of commencement because Jeremiah is just one example of the extraordinary talent that's within our class of 2015. I'm so grateful to have had the pleasure to meet so many of you personally over your journey here. Whether you are our youngest graduate at age 17 or our oldest at 84. Whether you grew up in Montgomery County or traveled here from across the world, all of you share an unquenchable determination and hunger for learning. So allow me to brag on your behalf. 62 of you are veterans or active military personnel. That's the largest cohort of graduating veterans in the college's recent history. 25 of you are graduating from the college's rigorous honors program. Also, our largest graduating class from that program. Many of you transformed into leaders during your time here. One of you was instrumental in launching a Rotaract Community Service chapter on campus. 2 others co-founded the new Religious Tolerance Club. And one of you, a mother of 4, helped to introduce Spark, a peer support network for students who are single parents. Several of you, as elected members of the Student Government Association, made significant and lasting impacts on our institution. You tackled major issues faced by our students and served as the student voice on and off campus. 26 of you are international students, traveling to the United States from 9 different countries throughout the world, including Korea, India, Nigeria, China, and Honduras, to name a few. 268 of you are members of Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society. And because of your leadership, both of the college's Phi Theta Kappa chapters have earned 5-star status, the highest level of national recognition possible. We're honored to have 27 of the college's employees graduate tonight. We're proud of all of our employees who count themselves among Montgomery County Community College's esteemed alumni. 163 of you started your college career as dual enrollment students, taking courses at the college while you were also in high school. Among the dual enrollment students, 89 are graduating with honors, 13 are graduating from the college's honors program, and tonight, 4 students are earning your associate's degree and your high school diploma at the same time. "21 of you learned about the power of mentoring through your participation in the Minority Student Mentoring Initiative, a unique partnership of students, faculty, and staff developed to reduce achievement gaps and improve student success. As the 6th cohort of graduates, and also our largest cohort, you serve as role models to current and future students who participate in the program. A record number of you, 352, completed your coursework at our West Campus in Pottstown. And I want to personally thank, on behalf of the students, Dr. Steady Mono, Vice President of the West Campus, for his leadership over these years. Thank you, Steady. Dr. Mono is off on a new journey. He'll become president of Schenectady County Community College on July the 1st. Congratulations, Dr. Mono. Or should I say President Mono. 31 of you completed your coursework entirely online, and 11 of you are part of our first graduating cohort from our Culinary Arts Institute in Lansdale. They're an enthusiastic bunch, Chef Mars. And while the focus tonight is on what you've done to make a better future for yourselves, we can't forget all that you've done for the betterment of the world around you. Since 2009, more than 25,000 students, including many of the graduates here tonight, logged over 126,000 hours of community service and raised more than $144,000 for college and community organizations. You participated in alternative spring break experiences in Baltimore and Norristown. You delved into tough social issues like sexual abuse and homelessness. You immersed yourselves in new cultures by working with children at the Center for Culture, Art, Training, and Education in Norristown. You collected food for the college's own Stock Up for Success program to help our students who were in need of food security. You helped to provide breakfast and lunch for many of your peers. You educated us on the importance of fair trade purchasing, and you cleaned up miles of rivers, streams, parks, roads, and communities. Don't ever lose your drive to improve your world. You will make a big difference. Many of our students were honored on Monday night at our annual awards banquet. The names of the award winners and our generous donors for those awards are acknowledged in your commencement program. Please join me in offering a round of applause to the award winners and thanks to our donors. Tonight, I'm honored to welcome to the podium dynamic business leader Lynn Utter, whose impressive record of service leadership makes her an ideal role model for our graduates. Ms. Utter has a distinguished career as a business and community leader, most recently serving as president and chief operating officer of Knoll Incorporated, which is headquartered locally in Montgomery County, but is recognized worldwide as a leading designer and manufacturer of branded furniture and textiles. Much like the way the company's iconic designs transform the way people furnish their homes and offices, Ms. Utter and visionary leaders like her are transforming the role that workforce development plays in building vibrant communities. Education and industry are critical pieces of a community's comprehensive workforce development strategy, and such a strategy builds multiple pathways with multiple access points for our students. Pathways that guide them from high school to college, college to transfer or employment, employment to retraining, and all of the many steps in between. As illustrated by her outreach efforts at Knoll, Ms. Utter values an educated and engaged workforce that is part of the larger community. And thanks to her, Montgomery County Community College, Montgomery County has an innovative industry right here. Currently, she serves as a director for Westco International, and she's on the Internal Audit Committee for the University of Texas. She has served on several nonprofit boards, including the Stanford Graduate School of Business, the University of Texas, and the United Way. Among her many accolades, Ms. Utter has received the 2015 Paradigm Award from the Greater Philadelphia Chamber of Commerce, and she was inducted to the McCombs School of Business Hall of Fame. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Lynn Utter.
Wow, thank you. I need to take her everywhere. That's a great introduction. So I was thinking actually as I came in, that was a lovely introduction, and Dr. Stout did a great job of talking about Knoll. Knoll does make beautiful furniture, and I have the pleasure of traveling literally the world and working with CEOs and college presidents to think about new buildings they're building and the furniture that goes in them. And about 5 years ago, the team at Knoll called me and said, gosh, Lynn, would you go down to Montgomery County Community College, and would you look at this new building? I think it was the technology building that was being built. And I said, sure, that's an easy one. That's in my backyard. I can go down there. I'd never been on campus before that time. And I will tell you, I came and I was smitten. I was smitten by you, this amazing community of people who care about learning. You have this incredible reverence and yet enthusiasm for all that you do. And I believe we had an hour on the schedule that day, and I think I took up, 2 or 3 of Dr. Stout's hours in the afternoon as I was walking this campus and truly enthralled. So it is my true pleasure to be here tonight. And frankly, the fact that it is Dr. Stout's last official commencement, although my guess is she might be back for more, I am deeply, deeply honored to share this evening with you. There's another person I'd like to speak about for just a moment, and that is a woman by the name of Alice Johnson. Alice actually was in high school when World War I was just ending. And her older brother came back from World War I, thankfully, alive and well and in one piece after serving his country. And he came back, and his one wish, what he wanted more than anything, was to see his little sister Alice get a degree. No one in their family had ever gotten a degree from college. And so with his GI stipend, he worked and he saved, and he was a postman after the war, and he saved and made sure Alice was the first member of their family to get a 2-year, any degree. And she got a 2-year associate's degree from a little tiny college in Nebraska. She then went back into something more traditional. She got married, actually, to a local truck driver. She thought he was a dashing young man and went all kinds of interesting places as a truck driver. They got married, but she did something more unusual. She kept working, which at that time, women didn't do that. Nice women who got married stayed home with their children. But she was determined. She became the librarian in the county college. And when their one son, got old enough, he turned 16, and his dad said, okay, it's time to get in the truck with me. And off the 2 men were headed to go start hauling cattle together. And Alice said, no, he's going to college. And she was determined and made sure that her son, their son, became the first member of the family to get a 4-year degree. And then I, Alice's granddaughter, I'm going to get teary, became the first member of the family to get an MBA from Stanford. And I share that story because my grandmother, Alice, she suffered from Alzheimer's in her last years, and she was confused in her last weeks about many things. But in absolute truth, the one thing she was not confused by, and she held my hand very tight, and she gripped it, and she said, Lynn, there is something no one can ever take away from you, and that is your education. And on behalf of my grandmother tonight, I am so honored to be here with a community of people who understand that a 2-year degree can lead to many more things and can truly change your life and your family's lives for generations to come. And so I am honored to be with you all here tonight. Now, the next part of the story, and frankly a part that my grandmother would be very proud of, is that after I got my MBA, I went off to Washington, D.C. I got a big job as a consultant in Washington, and I went off to D.C. And true story, on the first day on the job, I met this young man at work who also went to the little tiny college my grandmother went to, Hastings College. And so in a bit of storybook fashion, we fell in love, we got married, it was all lovely, and by the way, it ends well. But things did start getting complicated because we were 2 people who both wanted to work. Bear in mind, we met at work, and we were both in the Midwest, and we both thought that family and work were important. And so things got a little complicated as we tried to figure out how are we both going to get jobs back in the Midwest closer to family. Well, he was lucky. He got the first job offer for a marketing job back in Denver, and so off we went. And honestly, the only job in Denver this Stanford MBA could find was a job in a warehouse. But I took it. Okay, I took that job in a warehouse of Frito-Lay, and I will tell you that was one of the best decisions I ever made. Why? Because taking that job in the warehouse, I learned about shipping fresh, unbroken potato chips to every store shelf in America, right? And I didn't just sit behind a desk. I learned how the real work happened at Frito-Lay. And I then became vice president. I was promoted to vice president, the youngest vice president at Frito-Lay. And the long and short of this is because I took a chance, right? Listen, my life didn't roll out exactly as I intended it to. My husband and I had to kind of figure out this whole work-life balance thing. And my first job wasn't the big, fancy job I thought it would be. But what I want to share with you is the important thing in all this is to know what matters to you. In my case, it was knowing that a family and work are both important. And I had a husband and I had bosses who helped me make sure that I could find both of those along my path. And what I would encourage you to do is remember and think through what's important to you. Not what's important to me, or your teacher, or your brother, or your grandmother, but know in your heart what's important to you. What will make you happy? What are you good at, right? And if you know that, there will be bumps along the way, right? Your path will take some twists and turns, but if you know what's important to you and just take your life one step at a time, I guarantee you your path will be the path that you need to walk. And the other part of this story is taking advantage of opportunities, because I will tell you, opportunity comes when you least expect it, right? I didn't realize that going to work in a warehouse would teach me so much about fresh, unbroken potato chips. But guess what? When Coors Brewing Company was having a problem with their customer service right there in Denver, they called me to come fix it. And I learned a lot, and frankly, even more about their warehouses and how bottles and cans were getting broken and dented and how we could fix that. And so then when Coors needed a vice president to run the factories that made those cans and bottles, they called on me. And then I became the chief strategy officer for all of Coors Brewing Company. By the way, that's part of the story my grandmother probably might not like. She was a little prim. But my point here is, right, each one of those, because I took an opportunity that I didn't really plan on, but I made the most of it, I learned more than I ever thought I would. And eventually, when Knoll, right here in Montgomery County, $1 billion public company that makes honestly the best furniture in the world, right here in Montgomery County, when they came looking for a new president, they called me. And my point is, you never know, right? The point is, know what's important to you. Take your life one step at a time. It's great to have a plan, but I guarantee you there will be rocks and twists and turns in your plan. Take it one step at a time. Take advantage of opportunities, and I guarantee you your life will take you places you never dreamed, just like my life has taken me places I never dared dream. And the other thing I want to share with you, just on the bit about my story, is back to the potato chip days, right? And the point here, actually, at one point I was the vice president, and we were in charge of this big meeting. Frankly, a space almost this big. This huge meeting was being planned, and my assistant and I have been working on this for months. And the day arrives, this meeting is starting, and it's a Thursday morning. I remember it clear as day. The sun is out. It's a gorgeous day, and I'm thinking, this is great. Flights are on time. Everyone's coming in. This is a great start. So I go, and I start working, and my assistant doesn't show up. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I hope she's okay, and I'm trying to get things together, but let's be honest, she's the one who really knows what's going on. And so we're trying to get stuff together, and this is before the time of cell phones, and someone walks up and hands me a pink slip of paper and asks me to call her. So I go find a phone, and I call her and say, Sue, what's up? And she says, gosh, Lynn, it's a beautiful day. I hope you don't mind if I take a vacation day. And I can't make this up, okay? Now, the long and short of it, well, listen, if she'd have been sick, or if she'd have planned it, or if her daughter was ill, something, I would have understood it. And as I'm trying to think this through, she said, Lynn, what's the big deal? It's just potato chips. But here's the big deal. Here's the big deal. It's not about potato chips. It's about doing your best every day. Because I'll tell you, if everyone at Frito doesn't do their best, then every grocery store doesn't have the best, fresh, unbroken potato chips every day. And then people like you go buy something else, okay? And then people back at Frito-Lay, then they don't have jobs. They don't have jobs on the line or in the graphics design department or in the office. So the point is, everybody matters. And doing your best, listen, no one who's ever worked for me needed to be a rocket scientist. No one who's ever worked with me needed to be brilliant and perfect. But man, what I love working with are people who want to do their best at everything they do. And that's what makes work outstanding and fun. That's why I love working. Listen, I never thought I'd enjoy selling potato chips or beer or office furniture. But I do love working with teams that win and grow and create more jobs and become part of communities. That's what I love doing. And working with a team that loves doing everything we do well, that's worth working on. So listen, I pull this all together, and I'd say a few things. You have just taken the most important step in education, right? You have just done what my grandmother knew. Education changes lives. It changes generations of families' lives. So I congratulate you deeply and know that, listen, there are doors now open to you that weren't open to you just a few months ago. Open those doors and walk through. But remember, as exciting as it is tonight, your path will not be easy. There will be some twists and turns. When you come to those twists and turns, look to your friends, your mentors, your partners, and remember what's important to you, and take it one step at a time. Look around for new opportunities. You never know where opportunity might lurk. And you don't have to change jobs to find new opportunities. I guarantee you, wherever you go work, it's not going to be perfect there. I guarantee it. But if you look around and say, you know what, I can help fix that. I can help make it better. You're going to find new opportunities in places you never expected, just like I did. And the last thing is back to the potato chip story. Excellence matters. Whatever you do, put your best into it. If it requires a smile or a steady hand or detail or precision, whatever your passion and whatever your work requires, be the best you can be. Because I guarantee you, I consider myself incredibly lucky because I have education, I've had great family and support around me just like you've got. I've had opportunities and I've taken advantage of them. My hope is that you have the same sorts of opportunities, and again, they'll be different, but I hope that you walk through those doors that you just opened for yourself. You did it, and I wish you all the best and look so forward to hearing and seeing of your future successes. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lynn, for your words of wisdom, your encouragement for our students, your commitment to leadership and service, and your friendship. Thank you. Graduates, many people in this audience and on this stage contributed to your academic success. But it's our faculty who worked closest with you. And we know that your interactions with faculty are going to be lasting well past your time here at Montgomery County Community College. The college's faculty are dedicated to your academic success and your personal growth, both here and now and years into the future. Faculty, please rise so we and the class of 2015 can thank you for your service and commitment. And could the academic deans rise as well? And the vice president. And the Vice President of Information Technology. And any administrators that are robed. There we go. We have the whole group. The librarians, the IT professionals, the faculty, the academic administration. Congratulations. On alternating years, a full-time faculty member is selected by his or her peers and students to receive either the Christian R. and Mary F. Lindback Foundation Award for Teaching Excellence or the Pearlstein Award for Teaching Excellence. It's my honor this evening to bestow the Lindback Award for Teaching Excellence as part of our commencement ceremony. The 2015 Lindback Distinguished Teaching Award is presented to Dr. Debbie Levin, Professor of Education. While Dr. Levin is making her way to the stage, I'd like to say a few words about her. Take it in. She served as a professor and education coordinator at the college for over 30 years, inspiring and preparing the next generation of teachers for the critical role they play in shaping the lives of children in the community. In their letters of nominations from students and colleagues, Dr. Levin is described with phrases like innovative educator, quintessential role model, lifelong mentor, and she's known for challenging her students academically while supporting and engaging them inside and outside the classroom. Among her many distinguished accomplishments, Dr. Levin led the redesign of the college's education programs to best position graduates for their next step in their careers. Under her leadership, the college's Education in the Early Years degree program received accreditation from the National Association for the Education of Young Children. She also led a curricular initiative to establish a statewide articulation agreement between the K-12 sector and the college's early childhood education program. She has impacted the direction of education in Montgomery County and has positioned the college as the place to go to be effectively educated to make a difference in early childhood education. Deb, we are proud, we are privileged to have you as part of our faculty. Thank you for sharing your passion for teaching and learning and drive for student success with those around you. I know it's a bittersweet evening for you because you're retiring. But it gives me great pleasure to present Professor Debbie G. Levin with the 2015 Lindback Distinguished Teaching Award. I'm now pleased to introduce Dr. Victoria Bastecki-Perez, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, to present for the first time this year's Part-Time Faculty Awards for Teaching Excellence. Dr. Bastecki-Perez.
Thank you, Dr. Stout. This year, for the first time, it is my distinct pleasure to present 2 Part-Time Faculty Teaching Excellence Awards, generously sponsored by Barnes & Noble. The integral recipients of this award are Robin Cavaglio, Lecturer of Medical Assisting, and Tracy Halsey, Senior Lecturer of Mathematics. I invite Tracy to come forward to accept her award. Because Robin is unable to join us this evening, I ask that Kathy Schreiner, Director of Medical Office Professions, come forward to accept the award on her behalf. In their letters of nomination, faculty and students cite that Robin Cavaglio brings a thoughtful and creative approach to student learning, and she incorporates service learning, collaborative projects, field trips, medical journals, and technology, including social media, into her courses. Robin teaches at both the college's campuses in Bluebell and Pottstown, and she serves as the advisor to the Medical Assisting Club, and she is a member of the Medical Assisting Advisory Committee. Tracy Halsey teaches at the college's West Campus in Pottstown and serves as a faculty member for the Gateway to College program. She has worked with Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Barbara Lance, in the development and implementation of concepts of numbers, a new approach to teaching developmental math. In their letters of nomination, students and faculty note Tracy's excitement for math topics and the way she nurtures students' confidence in math capabilities. We are proud and privileged to have Robin and Tracy as faculty members of our part-time cohort. Congratulations and thank you to the commitment to our students.
Thank you to the College Choir, which is directed by Associate Professor Andrew Koszeszka and includes 30 of our very talented students. I want to introduce another member of our stage party, Trustee Margot Clark. And now we're ready to begin the degree presentations. To the class of 2015, I invite Dr. Basteki Perez and Vice President of the West Campus, Dr. Steady Mono, forward to assist with the presentations.
Will all candidates of the Associate in Arts, Associate in Fine Art, and Associate in General Studies degree please rise? Students receiving Associate in Art degrees major in programs such as communication, education, liberal studies, and social sciences. Students receiving Associate in Fine Art degrees may concentrate their studies in ceramics, drawing, graphic design, illustration, painting, photography, printmaking, or sculpture. Students receiving Associate in General Studies degree acquire a broad understanding in the areas of math, science, technology, humanities, and social sciences in a flexible and customized academic program. President Stout, I have the privilege of presenting the candidates and certify that they have met all of the requirements.
Through the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and on behalf of the faculty, I hereby confer on you the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Fine Art, or the Associate of General Studies degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Jeremiah Garcia. Janine Pekka. Phoebe Gavula. Angelica G. Trusty. Natalia Martin. Kendra Hauk. Caitlin Moser. Sherry A. Razak Tears. Bernadette Duckwall. Natalie G. Gerard. Elizabeth A. Holliger. Seth A. Mansour. Brian T. Ruby. Ryan Fluck. Matthew Schetzline. Mackenzie M. Mazak. Madison J. Small. Linda Benali. Suzanne Antonio. Diane J. Seeberger. Diana C. Cantalo. Claudia E. Medina. Shayna M. Ramsour. Megan M. Beeler. Naya E. McIntyre. Amy Williams. Jessica A. Habermel. Daniel R. Walters. Jaime Mikhail M. Morelos. Robert Brown. Michaela P. Buckwalter. Rebecca A. Cronin. Teresa K. Gruber. Jennifer Liu. Christopher S. Jordan. Karen A. Weil. Angelica J. Koffel. Justine J. Figueroa. Victoria J. Cook. Julia J. Jackson. Doris Aston. Megan Potoma. Michael L. Morrow. Natasha M. Griffith. Joy Corley. Glenda Neal. Caitlin N. Ullig. Marissa C. Ianani. Heidi E. Fortiker. Jessica Sanchez. Victoria M. Marchek. Tori Wiesel. Tyler J. Dittmar. Kiana L. Vose. Shakira L. Walters. Tracy M. Melendez. Laura Hillary Williams. Edwin Lopez. Kristen Hasselman. Daniel C. Wynn. Matthew T. Nitschke. Camila C. Romero dos Santos. Kwame C. Vinson. Caroline E. Moman. Shanita L. Fields. Mary T. Griffenberg. Courtney R. Kovalens. Jacqueline M. Crabtree. Virginia R. Hoffman. David M. Horn. Donna J. Brainer. Joseph W. Seville, Jr. Katrina L. Berry. Vincent R. Casiello. Elizabeth D. Antonio. Laura M. Meehan. Kirsten M. Heinley. Brianna M. Nays. James E. Johnson. Morgan E. Killian Mosley. Murray S. Monastero. Kainisha R. Gary. Jessica R. Rolek. Matthew J. Hawkins. Ryan Hendricks. Michael R. Braun. Justin L. Miller. Wasana Pakau. Matthew J. Douglas. Tyler Perez. Chelsea K. Flynn. Jessica M. Clementi. Tasha Zahakos. Rachel L. Sanders. Kevin P. Clark. Alexander C. Robinson. Jake P. Avery. Gregory Matza. Laurel K. Sauer. Lasasha T. Rios. Giselle N. Dalloway. Matthew J. Detterline. Zachary Collier. Richard C. Walton. David Yanis. Rebecca Shigo. Danielle M. Chakai. Nicole A. Harris. Denise Bowen. Leslie Doolin. Sabrina Blount. Taylor L. Benz. Antoinette L. R. Dowdy. Allison Albrecht. Alexis C. Anderson. Molly Hayes. Krista R. Riley. Jenna Facenda. April L. Eckert. Ijema U. Okade. Rebecca L. Shell. Patrick R. Sheldon. Christiane E. Lawson. Jessica J. Miller. Christopher J. Donahue. Courtney E. Cook. Thomas A. Roof. Luca Merone. Drew B. Keller. Brendan M. Fierera. Lauren M. Thomas. James T. Peterson. Andrew M. Ferreira. Vincent C. Bucafuri. Nicholas A. Gill. Jessica L. DeGroot. Quentin N. Gaston. Caitlin E. Watson. Brittany M. Walters. Desiree J. Humes. Shannon L. Plochet. Marcella E. Engro. Cordelia J. Lampkin. Brianna Williams. Ashley R. Turner. Lonnie M. Garaletta. Kristen Donahue. Devin D. Fulmore. Gianna C. Ryder. Melissa A. Haynes. Sean P. Bradley. Alexander M. Booth. William H. Nam. Teresa M. Greisemer. Thomas J. Doberstein. Andrew G. Smith. Eric Foster. Simba H. Allen Martin. Iris P. Uceda Hernandez. Ashley A. Sheely. Lauren E. Nelson. Summer N. Grenyon Smith. Kyle T. Sakamoto. Michelle L. Hyduk. John R. Orr. Laura B. Franklin. Daniel J. Renninger. Marvin J. Craig, Jr. Taylor L. Jordan. Dion M. Bowie. Sean Gorney. Marissa A. Raimondi. Brittany L. Berry. Cecilia R. Guarini. Martha L. Volgamuth. Beatrice Pierre. Jasmine C. Speaks. Sergine Seaterm. Catherine S. Walters. Matthew R. Bellinger. Jordan A. Brinch. I'm the youngest. Jeremy N. Moser. Thornton J. Satterwhite. Robert E. Sterling. Christina E. Kelly. Nagar Sultana. Anna Brandt. Tara J. Smith. Desiree Colon. Lisa M. Martin. Sabira S. Alexander. Dolores S. Norris. Olivia F. Farrell. Rose R. Robinson. Margaret R. Falls. Abigail A. Chapin. Jennifer K. Ahada. Sung Huynh Young. Rachel Caton. Kelsey Dowling. Rebecca E. Wetzel. Deanna Kemp. Ashton M. Diggs. Sarah A. Murray. Irina P. Kogacheva. Brittany N. Fuller. Becky J. Fritz. Sierra R. Herb. Melissa Missimer. Chris P. Frank. Courtney C. Sipar. Christopher Wallace. I'm not trying really hard.
Please be seated. Will all of the candidates for the Associate in Applied Science please rise? Students receiving Associate in Applied Science degrees, majors in programs such as criminal justice, dental hygiene, culinary arts, medical laboratory technician, human services, nursing, and radiography. President Stout, I have the privilege of presenting the candidates and certify that they have met all of the requirements.
Through the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and on behalf of the faculty, I hereby confer on you the Associate in Applied Science degree with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Margaret E. Bean. Kathleen A. Bacon. Marina A. Blake. Dominic Garbarino. Kelly Dietrich. Kimberly L. Krauthamel. Margareta Poku Adej. Clarissa Pelfrey. Gina A. Fucarina. Paige Allen. Elizabeth M. Bevington. Paul C. Becker. Donna E. Gassner. Gregory L. Monte. Colleen M. Wolke. Danielle Wazina. Chinelo E. Honorua. Mallory S. Durek. Deborah A. Coleman. Deborah A. Coleman. Vincent L. Miller. Frederick Zazek. Pashanta Dakal. Heather L. Schaefer. Lori A. Gabon. Chani Smalls. Nicole E. Singer. Christine A. Haynes. Corey L. Santanella. Alyssa L. Monte. Dylan J. Etsy. Yassine Hassin. Jackie Williams. Hannah Irvin. Tracy A. Zametti. Tanya Moy. Denise M. Nicholson. Carly J. Plawa. Sandra Daly. Bonnie Block. Soyeon Choi. Caitlin M. Kelly. Lauren N. Kaiser. Gina J. Pock. Daisy M. McKay.
I love you, Dad!
Anne Marie Fletcher. Robin M. Gladwell. Andrea Lorenz. Lee A. Barskay. Jonathan R. Jones. Jason Renshaw. Sean Bellini. Michael Eckert. Jamie M. Samuels. Morgan E. Pickersgill. Amira Garanovic. Ashley C. Morgan. Lindsay Jacobson. Robert J. Shaholi. Daniel J. McDivitt. Daniel M. Good. Cesar Morales. Matthew M. Molinar. Stephen R. Yoder. Sandra Benner. James Chun. Denise Isaac. Kate H. Cawley. Rachel L. Letting. Deborah L. Grader. Gina D. Hunt. Priscilla Waltenbaugh. Cassandra Scott. Nicole L. Rexroad. Tiffany C. Cosby Tunstall. Melissa Wasco. Robert L. Walsh. Junpil Pang. Heather R. Whitworth. Payal bin Patal. Melissa Diabene. Larissa Moscalets. Shazia L. Memon. Stephanie L. Hokey. Kendra L. Barsky. Laura E. Horetta. Kimberly J. Coughlin. Melissa A. Krosky. Etta B. Calboro. Carol Sendecki. Jennifer A. Wismer. Mi K. Hatta. Rebecca A. Stevens. Dorothy K. Gilliam. Tanya N. LaPera. Natasha L. LaPera. Christina Taraborelli. Amanda A. DeMarco. Corina K. Tomlin. Sadie E. Swint. Melissa Hunya. Laura A. Swan. Melinda Z. Zoe. Mackenzie Miller. Jamie L. Cole. Jessica R. Roberts. Chanel C. Cotman. Saisha Burrows. Kadian M. Spence. Mary Nelson. Emily H. Chow. Lauren E. Williams. Whitney A. Williams. Latasha R. Jackson. Chelsea L. Kopich. Leah R. Stewart. Nafesha D. Brown. Michael A. Densey. Ryan K. Black. Ryan W. Fields. Amanda M. Hipley. Nathaniel Radcliffe. Stephanie J. Stamler. Jessica A. Burdick. Jennifer M. Catagnis. Danielle M. Gray. Catherine A. Scott. Brittany P. McKinley. Victoria M. Julian. Jamie M. Marco. Tara S. Bracht. Karen C. Kelleher. Cynthia C. Marquez Lobos. Valerie L. Riling. Jennifer C. King. Sumner N. Grenyin. Luis Gonzaga. Azwad Kamal. Sylvia J. Gonzalez. Iona F. Swizze. Clifton R. Ford. Stephanie R. Kozumpel. Casey A. Sauer. Natalie L. Gradwell. Quinn L. Luciano. Shaysan A. Kellerman. Samantha M. Guzman. Edna Buenavides. Malika Abdurak Manova. Lei Zeng. Andrea C. Kaufman. Caitlin Hoffman. Erica A. Macaron. Heather Fatal. Eric P. Tufel. Douglas A. Lamont. Love you, Doug. Christopher J. Disson. Nathan S. Hagel. Kelsey M. DeStefano. Starletta Y. Lumpkin. Jay Wang. Rose Mariella Van Host. Tyrone Terrell Turner. Lisa N. Heverly. Joanne M. Coakley. Nicole L. Wattenbaugh. Shannon Cronauer. Rachel Radcliffe. Jocelyn A. Fox. Nicole M. Barufi. Jessica L. DeGroot. Kristen N. Egoff. Rachel C. Sexton. Bobby McGonigal. Paul H. Willis. Diana M. Martin. Sarah N. Hipple. Megan R. Haidutsky. Rachel L. McCollum. Alyssa K. Turner. Erica J. Leash. Thomas F. Thorpe. Daval Kumar B. Patal.
Please be seated. Will all of the candidates for the Associate in Science please rise?
What?
Students receiving Associate in Science degrees major in programs such as Business Administration, Engineering Science, Exercise Science and Wellness, Information Technology, and Computer Science. President Stout, I have the privilege of presenting the candidates and certify that they have met all of the requirements.
Through the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and on behalf of the faculty, I hereby confer on you the Associate in Science degree with all of the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Amy L. Mata. Angela R. Tate. Nathan S. Rockstro. Ying Ing Pin Pan. Mark Lynch. Casey D. Hensley. Jean Abdel Messiah. Nathaniel G. Plaster. Ramon G. Sammy. Suzanne Lightcap. Brianna J. Jackson. Michael A. Harsh. Arafat Ara. Radia Ismat. Ezra Ozdamer. Tiare Morales. Aaron M. Hicks. Corey L. Throop. Amanda McNally. Vanessa M. Pucco. Christopher Ledgerton. Joseph R. Mastrocola. Shohela Nazrin. Kaylee N. Wolgamuth. Naeem A. Haynes. Crespin M. Akapo. Kyle J. Maynard. Ian T. Cassidy. Patrick R. Murphy. Ryan E. Davis. John B. Klein. Naheem Ullah. Megan Strickland. Tom McDonald. Kaiselyn N. Myers. Lucas J. Hinkle. MDAS Chowdhury. Farad U. Zaman. Kingsley A. Apia. Francis A. Bone. Nicole F. Rice. Kimberly A. Acosta. John Deisher. Brian F. Ackler. Shahil S. Patel. Angela G. Brown. Jessica K. Jesse. Tamika Y. Robinson. Tu T. Ngoyen. Vidisha N. Patel. Chris W. Tremogli. Kevin C. Lister. Morgan Sowerman. Sean T. Jones. Lisa R. Herb. Ayla Jandali. Nayung Kim. Hei E. Lee. Naurin P. Hassan. Jamin A. Stewart. Karen E. Campia. Matthew Purnell. Mohammed S. Mustafa. Aslyn Beck Gardner. Kimberly S. Kaufman. Valerie A. Katane.
Please be seated. Will all of the candidates for certificates please rise? Certificate programs at the college include such majors as medical assisting, accounting, homeland security, biotechnology, medical coding, and phlebotomy. President Stout, I have the privilege of presenting the candidates and certify that they have met all requirements.
Through the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and on behalf of the faculty, I hereby confer on you the certificate in your appropriate fields of study with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Payal S. Patel. Prabhuti Jakar. Aaron E. Cribbs. Tracy M. Melendez. Nikki M. Ross. Dwayne E. Lawrence. Donald B. Tucker. Marla J. Fetter. Linda Ritz Siushi. Andrew C. Mills. Lindsay M. Wheel. Julie A. Brodowski. Rachel Renee Harpster. Sharon M. Cahill. Meredith J. Malone. Jennifer S. Kim. Lauren R. LaGreco. Christina A. Garris. Denise Izette. Radia S. Roberts. Ashley N. Dewalt. Akila G. Dawson. Julie A. Rago. Caitlin L. Hicks. Brittany A. Spalding. Stephanie E. Moore. Roseanne J. Aschenfelder. Brandon D. Griggs. Dana L. Snyder. Andrea R. McLee. Stacy A. Greaves. Stephanie Toole. Daisy M. Sampson. Taralee Renee Fox. Brooke N. Hunter. Donna Madden. Elizabeth Glazer. Catherine A. Lee. Alexandra E. Bussa. Roxy E. Rogers. Kenneth M. Guzardo. Susan Von Mecco. Abby F. Cohen. Iris Y. Zavella. Lori A. Gibbons. Muiwa S. Adiji. Murray S. Monastero. Sumner N. Grenion Smith.
Please be seated.
So now I'm going to ask all the graduates to rise. Graduates, you may now transfer your tassels from the right to the left side of your cap. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the Montgomery County Community College class of 2015. You may be seated. As this special night comes to a close, I'd like to remind our graduates to please recess from the ceremony in the same manner that you processed in. I also ask that our guests join us in adhering to proper commencement etiquette by remaining seated until all our graduates, faculty, and guests on the stage have completed the recessional. We appreciate your cooperation. So graduates, the focus tonight has rightfully been on everything you've done and all that you've sacrificed to earn a better tomorrow. Your success is made possible, and Jeremiah articulated this beautifully tonight, by those who supported you through your experience here. Will the parents, spouses, relatives, partners, friends of our graduates please stand so that we may salute you? There are others here this evening who have continuously worked behind the scenes to help you reach your goals. Allow me to express my thanks to our support staff and administrators who work with our faculty to make your time here a success and who went above and beyond tonight to make this event such a success. Let's give them a round of thanks as well. So tonight, now that I'm also in the class of 2015, we share something in common. We also share in common that tomorrow we set off on a new journey with new aspirations to make a new difference in our lives and in the lives of others. Go forth with confidence and a renewed spirit, knowing that Montgomery County Community College will always be your home base, your safe haven from which to draw energy and a strong sense of purpose that will serve you well in all stages of your life. Leap, and the net will appear. Congratulations to the class of 2015.